We're going to be taking a look at the myths, the lies about America. And we got the Beezes with 5 lies about America. Brits was told before they visited. Decided to get into this and check out what kind of lies it was told before going to America. Before we do, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's check this video out.
Let's get into number 1, which we have is, we put it down as guns, but this lie is that there's guns everywhere. The idea that you walk down the street, you see someone holding a pistol or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So I remember when we were going to New York.
Yeah.
And then this girl on my course, I was at college then, and she was like, "Don't go to America. There's so many guns." And I was like, because I was a bit freaked out about guns too.
Yo, I've learned that this is a big myth now just by speaking to you guys, especially on my stream. If you're not in the stream, by the way, you're missing out. Twitch.tv/L3WG. But yo, like, if you ask any UK person, they gotta think there's a lot of guns and everyone's carrying guns everywhere they go in America.
That was a big thing for me before we went to New York, especially. Was, oh my god, I'm a bit scared about the guns.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I only saw guns in the airport and maybe on the police officers in Times Square.
Don't get me wrong, because we definitely
So didn't see anyone with guns?
People definitely would have had guns.
Right.
They definitely would have.
Carry.
We just wouldn't.
But they're not like carrying them around like cowboy style on like a holster on the hip. Even though some might. I know you might see some occasionally, I don't know, but yeah.
They're just not out.
Yeah, you just you would not be able to tell if someone had one or not, which then kind of gets you out of your mind.
Concealed.
Because you can't see it. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, we must walk past loads of people that probably had them, but they weren't out there knowingly. Like,
right. Okay.
You couldn't see it when you walked past.
Okay.
People.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't see a single gun
Whereas
outside.
I thought that we would see it everywhere.
Yeah, you'd see, especially because there were signs on like the hotel saying no gun allowed in here and stuff like that, and you kind of thought, oh, are we going to see it? And like you say, the typical thing is there's guns everywhere in America, which there is a lot of guns.
Yeah, I can't lie. Before I even started watching these videos and talking to you guys, I thought, yeah, when I go to America, I'm gonna be seeing guns being rocked around everywhere. I'm not gonna, but that's just like what's portrayed in like the media and stuff like that. What you're told in like movies and shows, you know what I mean? But then again, even on movies and shows, they're not walking around with guns. I know sometimes it depends what movie you're watching.
But the idea of you walk around every corner and you see someone holding a gun or doing
it's not true.
It's not
for us,
from our experience, it's not true.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you do the next one?
Yeah. So the next one is that everybody's overweight. I think.
But they're not.
They're not. Definitely not. So I feel like this is definitely a myth. And
do you want to know something crazy? I'm pretty sure the UK obesity stat is pretty much on par with America. So, like, you know, it's like when you think about America, the big stereotype is just obesity, but the UK is pretty much there as well. You know what I'm saying? And I've also heard from people that's gone to America, there's a lot more fit people, like healthier people, strong-looking people than you would see in the UK. So, yeah, interesting.
That is kind of... It's quite a big one, I think. And I think, like, people in the UK always joke about this, I think.
Right.
Oh, Americans are all overweight.
Yeah.
I can't say that I notice more overweight people than not.
Yeah,
okay.
I
didn't count, but I can't say I really thought, oh my god.
It's just normal,
Santa Monica,
standard.
I just didn't, you just don't think about it.
Exactly. I think, obviously, there is overweight people. The stats back it up. Same in the UK and stuff like that. And I don't know what the percentages are, but I believe there potentially is more overweight people in America than the UK.
Right. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, last time I seen the stat, it was like 38% of America's population is overweight, and like 36% in the UK population is overweight as well. But I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are very close to each other.
The way it gets said is, like you said, everybody's eating fast food. Everyone's having 5 burgers for dinner.
Fast food is good.
Everybody's overweight.
And don't get me wrong.
And there's no fit people. It's kind of a stereotype at times. It's like, what? Really?
Like, In-N-Out is well good, and I would probably eat that every day if I could. But yeah, it's not. It's just not.
I would, listen, if I was in America, well, I'm not even in America, and I have, like, fast food pretty much every day. If I was in America, it'd be bad. You guys know. It would be bad.
No, I just didn't notice it. Like, yeah.
I think
that's
I'd be 4 times the size,
anyway,
definitely.
But I think if somebody is extremely overweight, you normally notice.
Yeah,
not if you care or not.
I can't say I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, and like you say, I don't care if they're overweight. At the end of the day, it's their life. It's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
But I think it does catch your eye potentially and then you just get on with your life because it's none of your business. But
fair enough.
Nothing caught my eye, to be honest.
No.
Fair enough.
And like I say, I think it's just exaggerated that one.
I think so, definitely. And maybe it's got worse because everyone's played on it and kind of like made it into a jokey thing now.
I think like the stereotype, I feel like the movies and shows don't really help with the stereotype as well. Because I feel like when you watch like a movie, you will see, like, especially when it comes to like comedy, you will see a lot of like overweight. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they're playing into it kind of. They're kind of playing into the stereotype. But then again, bro, every country's the same. Like, bro, when you watch, like, if you watch anything UK things, it might play into, like, certain movies might play into, like, the bad teeth and stuff like that and drinking a cup of tea and all the time. And we don't... Okay. That might be slightly true. Hey, look. The bad teeth, not everyone in the UK's got bad teeth. But a lot of people in the UK do drink cup of teas. They do. They do. I'm a coffee drinker. I'm not a tea drinker. But look, my mum and dad will come over. And I kid you not, I'm literally mind blown. They will have a cup of tea when they first get here. 20 minutes later, they'll have another cup of tea. Right? A couple hours have gone. And all my tea bags are out. All my sugar's gone. How many teas have they had? I don't even know.
Definitely. Again, this one may be perceived as a little bit of a joke thing. There is the saying, the Brits think 100 miles is a long distance and Americans think 100 years is a long time.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
This one is that America has no history.
Right.
And again, yes, the UK has a longer history.
Of course.
Yes, there's buildings which are super old.
Of course.
But there is so much history for us
short space of time, I think.
in short space, really cool history, which is worth seeing. And I would say
I mean,
a complete myth.
we saw, like, we learn about history almost every day of our trip. Something new every day about America.
Would pop up.
About what, like even just the day at the Alamo. How much we learned there.
The what?
Alamo as well.
The Alamo?
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one. But yeah, there is clearly history.
Clearly history. And some awesome sites. Like, again, I don't know how old the Painted Ladies are, but just a random site where you think, that is really cool, with Victorian houses, say, like, the San Francisco Victorian.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was a thing. It definitely is a thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Archie has joined the video. Hello.
First time he's seen Daddy, so he might be a bit...
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't actually seen you. Hello. He's been asleep. Hello, lad. You're a video. I've just woke up, guys. What's going on? The next one we have on the list is fast food.
Yeah, fast food.
This is in terms of...
What's the myth then?
Not everyone... There isn't only just fast food. American food isn't fast food.
No, exactly. Like, literally... everyone says to me, like, Americans... I think that ties in with the other way one. Americans just eat fast food.
Oh, okay.
All they have is fast food. That, like, when they think about American food, they all say burgers, etc. Stuff like that.
Right.
But that is not the...
Oh, wait, I know where they're going with this. And even I put my hands up. I watched a video the other day about, like, the 10 top snacks in America, right? And I was so surprised how many healthy snacks was in that list. Like, bro, chocolate didn't even make the list. Now, I know I'm unhealthy, okay? So I was, like, blown away. But I was seeing so many, like, fruit and salad and different, like, it was mind-blowing.
Okay, so, like, we had so many varieties of food
barbecue,
types. And don't get me wrong, the fast food was good, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of local food, and, like, I guess state food.
Like good food
for you. What we make and stuff
like that. I actually really like the barbecue.
Yeah. Did you like that?
Bless him.
There's so much American food which isn't
just
classed
burgers
as American food.
Yeah, like Tex-Mex, I guess. I would not think of that in America as a big part of America.
But in Texas, it's a big part of it. It's a take on Mexican food. Barbecue again.
I can't wait to go to America and just destroy your food. Like, I'm gonna destroy it, bro. I'm gonna destroy. Yo, you know what's gonna be funny, bro? I'm gonna be a Brit going to America, and I'm gonna be like a stereotypical American. Because I'm telling you now, I'm just having fast food, man. Yeah, I'll hit some local joints, like local places, but yo.
We're gonna be using Millie's mic right now.
I'm gonna be testing out all the fast food.
Completely different.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's just I can't even call it barbecue anymore.
No, we can't.
So the last one is transport. This was a big one because we've been told so many times. Yeah, that the transport in the US is bad.
I've heard that loads.
You know, it's not good.
Even on videos I've watched, I've heard it's loads.
And I think actually
like really
specifically
bad.
San Francisco was called out.
Yeah, San Francisco was really good.
And I found, you did all the planning with it and everything, and it was great.
It was great, and I think this comes from, in the UK, you can get cross-country transport, so it seemed an amazing transport. And it is good. Yep. The public transport is really good in terms of getting everywhere.
Can I go down?
But because you can't get from one side of the US to the other consistently, and each state always by train, for example, people say it's bad transport.
I think people that say that then aren't taking into account how big America is and how small the UK is. So the UK is the size of a lot of like states. In fact, you guys have states bigger than the UK, you know what I'm saying? So like, for example, going across the UK is like just going across in one state.
But when you actually go within a state, which is similar sizes to the UK,
right? Yeah.
You can get quite far in a state with buses and stuff like that. And I think
cool.
I think it was good.
Yeah, I don't think we had any negative experiences.
No, and we did quite a lot in San Francisco. We went from San Antonio to Austin on the bus as well.
Yep, exactly.
And, I rated it quite well.
Yeah, I did.
Smash that.
Interesting.
Smash that.
I always enjoy checking out these videos where like the myths are debunked. Obviously, everything is blown up out of proportion a little bit, so it's really interesting to see them like taking the things that they was told about America. They went to America, then they just realized it's like complete lies. You know what I mean? But very, very good video. Bees is always making amazing videos. Make sure you do go check them out. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG, where you guys can go over there, chat to me live, talk about whatever you want. We also do live reactions, which is really, really cool to do with you guys. So make sure you do go check that out. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.